Hey Geminis, this is Rogue Tarot. I am doing your full moon in Leo readings. Full moon in Leo is having its creative expression, affection, playfulness, is self-confident and carefree. It makes you want to take action on the things that you love. All right, so the Four of Cups in reverse, your person is changing their mind. They're finally making a decision about what they want in their lives. When the Four of Cups is upright, they're indecisive, not really knowing what to do. But when it's in reverse, they finally accepted this cup. I'm just turning these cards. They finally accepted this opportunity, and now they want to take it and run with it, Geminis. All right, your person could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but they're making a decision here. They have the Two of Wands. They know that the world is in their hands, and they have all the tools that they need to choose the right path that they want in their lives. They're no longer listening to others. They see a victory in this situation. If you see all these people clapping in the background, it's because they were listening to others, taking their advice when they really weren't listening to themselves, Geminis. All right. We have the Five of Swords here. So whoever they were listening to really backstabbed them. They were being deceitful, lied to, or I feel like they were doing this to you because they were taking other people's advice and they were not taking yours. And I feel like whoever all of these people are here, they put the blame on you, Gemini. All the fingers are pointing at you. I feel like maybe they're listening to the wrong people. Maybe these people felt like you weren't the one for them, that you weren't compatible for them, and everything that they were doing wrong in their lives, Geminis, the finger was pointing at you like it was your fault. And you're like, hold up, it's like this person chose to follow your advice and now they're getting backstabbed and stabbed in the heart here. We have the Nine of Cups because your person now realizes that they were taking the wrong advice. They were listening to the wrong people when they should have been going with their emotions all along. And they want this new beginning with you. They want to offer a commitment, a love, true love, a relationship here. Because with the Ace of Cups in reverse, they are heartbroken over losing you, that they followed these people's advice and they're literally turning their back on this whole situation here to try to get towards you. The Page of Pentacles is the beginning of a plan. See this map on the floor. He's still planning on which direction to go to come towards you, but he's being patient with himself. He's working hard and being dedicated to getting rid of this toxic emotions, these toxic codependent behaviors of these people in his life, of listening to their advice here. They're mourning the loss over you, Geminis. So you could be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces as well here, or another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah, your person is kind of hanging right now, choosing the best way to come towards you, but they're taking action. They're no longer resting here with the Four of Swords in reverse. They're done planning on how to come towards you. They're done avoiding you, and they're in this hermit energy where you could be in with the Virgo, but they're coming out of this isolation. They're no longer blocking their heart here, not seeing things as they are. They're making movements here, and they're going to get a victory over this, Geminis. But they're blocking other people out with this Two of Swords. They're no longer listening to them. Twos is all about balance here. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles again. This is strong earth energy. Could be dealing with the Taurus, Capricorn, or like I said, Virgo. But he was listening to these other people and wondering, he's sitting here with the Seven of Pentacles thinking like, damn, I got the fruits of my labor here, but he's still not happy. He followed this advice of other people and he's sitting here admiring his growth, but he feels empty inside. Again, you can change the pronouns as it relates, guys. He's really working hard. He's turning his back on this to come towards you here because he knows that he stabbed you in the back here with the Ten of Swords. It was a brutal and painful ending because he was listening to other people. For some of you, he could have put you in a third-party situation. But, I kind of feel that he was for some, but for the overall energy, I'm not feeling that right now. I'm going to take all these cards because they want to come out. So we have the Five of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. The 5 is the number of change. So he listened to these people's advice. He could potentially left you out in the cold for someone else, or just followed the advice of his family members and friends, and it put him in a financial situation that he didn't want to be in, poverty, loss here. And he's breaking out of this deception here, this hardship here, by canceling this, relationships that he's in. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be family members, co-workers, but he's no longer listening to these other people because your person is trying to balance himself out. With the 9 of Cups here, this can also be very selfish energy. He knows that you're his wish fulfillment, Geminis, but he's keeping all his cups to himself. He's blocking other people advice here. Like I was saying with the 2 of Swords, he's blocking other people advice. He's finally listening to himself, and he's growing from a Page to a Knight of Pentacles here, taking his time to plan out what he wants in his life, And what he wants in his life is you, Geminis. Yeah. You went from being a blame to this situation to now, he's really seeing you in a higher light, Geminis. He wants his financial stability, the security with you, as well as love, because he's trying to get to where he can match where you are at in your level in life, Geminis. And it's high. You're nourishing yourself, you're going out with friends, you're very independent here, have your own house, car, apartment, job, whatever it is. You're not a codependent person, Gemini. You don't need anybody else to help you love yourself or focus on yourself. You're learning to love yourself as is, and this person is kind of losing hope because you turn your back on them. You were tired of having the finger pointed at you, and you moved on and started to live your life here. This person still sees you as the happiness in his life, but he's trying to figure out how to come towards you and get a victory with you, okay? And then we have the Star in reverse. Yeah, he's disappointed that he didn't give this opportunity to you in the past because he's very attracted to you. You have the Queen of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. So not only does he see you as financially stable here, he sees you as very vibrant. You guys are the life of the party, very outgoing, very loving, beautiful, Geminis. And he's coming out of this fear and this disappointment. And he's like, you know what? I'm just going to come in and give her this offer and see what she says, He sees you're taking care of yourself, but I feel like for some of you Geminis, your person thinks that you're not going to take this offer here. Yeah. He's unable to let you go with the Ace of Cups, clarified by this 4 of Pentacles. He was being stubborn in the past, and now he's mourning this loss of you, that your person was stubborn, but he does not want this cycle to end with the World in reverse. And he realized he made a huge mistake here, that he didn't see this partnership that you guys could have had, Geminis, because you are on your A game. You are really taking care of yourself. And he's just in a gloomy light with this full moon in Leo right now. The full moon, this is the first super moon of the year, so it's really heightening everyone's emotions here, and he's really feeling this regret here with the 5 of Cups. Yeah, he's finally standing up for himself with the 5 of Wands here. He's no longer taking these people's advice with the 4 of Cups, and wow, turn into the Emperor. Do you see how when someone doesn't take advice of other people, you see how when they start listening to themselves, loving themselves, taking care of themselves, your person has transformed into the Emperor. He's literally fighting off these bad advice, this, listening to other people, telling him what he needs to do in his life. He's finally sticking up for himself with the 7 of Wands here, and he's no longer taking their advice, which is making your person turn into the Emperor, the person that you saw all along. He's finally turning into that here, and he's coming forward. The Emperor, they don't care if you're the Queen of Swords. You can play like you want to, Geminis. Play hard, have your boundaries like you want to, but the Emperor is going to break in and get towards you. And I feel like you guys are going to let him come in anyway, because you kind of want to see what, they have to say. Yeah, we have Strength in reverse, could be dealing with the Leo. We have the 8 of Pentacles here. Ooh, I cannot count today. And then we have the 2 of Cups. Guys, they're getting out of this toxic attachments to come towards you. In the past, they felt really weak without you in their lives. They didn't have the strength of how to come forward and move towards you, but you have the Emperor. He breaks through this weakness here. He's working hard on his pentacles to match you, Gemini. You're showing him as the 9 of Cups. And once he gets to this 8th pentacle, he's, again, going to have this reunion with you, this divine partnership. See you eye to eye. And for some of you, it could be a marriage proposal, but this is an offer, a commitment here. Literally meeting you halfway, Geminis. That ended beautifully because I was worried about y'all for a hot second. All right. Karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. And part of those other people I was talking about, it could have been a karmic involved, but karmic doesn't really have to be a romantic relationship. It could be family members, co-worker, friends here. Then we have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, transformation. And Geminis, I feel like you guys are going to be shocked and really struck with lightning here because your emperor is literally here right now. Your person has really transformed to be the person that you want them to be, Geminis. All right, I hope this helps. To book a personal reading, please go to roguetarot.com.